Well, here it is finally, guys. The brand new salvaging ship in Star Citizen, the MISC Fortune. I'll give him props for the little bit of a pun name there. Now, this is about the size of Vulture. It's not the mid-size that many were hoping would fit in between the Vulture and the dystopian nightmare that is the Reclaimer, but the ship does have some unique features going for it, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. The first thing I want to point out is these cargo grids on the outside. You'll see 6 of them here, and if we go around and take a look at the other side, you'll also see 6 of them there. That's right, the filler stations on the ship can print directly to that cargo grid from inside. Now, we have a nice little cargo ramp back here. This does have a small 4 SCU grid on the rear lift, so yeah, not too bad so far. One thing I want you to keep in mind as we go through, this ship has had a full engineering pass, so all the components, they're here, they're accessible. You see the cooler right there. Now, as we step in, here are your filler stations. There is one on each side of the ship to control the ones that are on the outside. So you could print RMC to one side and construction materials to the other if you so wanted. Now, where we're standing right now would be the hoppers on a prospector, which is basically what this ship is, just a little bit modified for salvage. See the jump drive access point right there, life support. On the other side we have our bed, and we are also going to have 2 more access points, one for the shield and this one for the computer. Moving towards the front, we have the standard MISC bathroom here, just like the Prospector. There is your hatch, again, exactly like the Prospector, got that ladder that extends. And now into the cockpit, and if you like the cockpit on the Prospector, you'll love it on this thing as well. It's basically the same. You can see literally everywhere. I do love a good bubble canopy, and the Fortune does not disappoint in any way, shape, or form. But how does it actually do as a salvaging ship? We've seen the design. It's a pretty nice little design, a combination of tried and true with the new stuff. But how is it salvaging? Well, let's go find out. Alright, so we have found ourselves a victim here, as it were. It's a MISC Freelancer. As you can see, the Fortune heads-up display looks much the same as it would if you were piloting a Vulture or a Reclaimer. You only have the one salvage head, unlike the Vulture. If you've used the Reclaimer's turrets, this will be more of a familiar view. And this ship can do all the things that you would expect out of a salvage ship. You can strip the hull, you can fracture, and you can disintegrate. So, it is not the fastest thing in the world, especially with the one head, but this ship, as they said, is focusing more on convenience, streamlining operations for the pilot, than it is for actually pulling in a ton of salvage. That being said, it's not going to take that long to salvage this ship, and then we'll take a look at the actual printing. So, here we are back at the space station, guys, and you'll notice I don't have any cargo on the outside of the ship. That's because I had to stop recording and go do something else, so I'm going to show you a picture of what that looks like in space, and we're going to turn the rest of this video into a little PSA real quick. So, I had to store this ship with the cargo fully loaded on the outside. No big deal. Right? Wrong. If we take a look here, total internal storage 37 of 13 SCU. I cannot select anything to print, and I cannot continue ejecting. This ship is fucked. And so is all of the salvage that I had picked up with it. So, for at least for right now, do not store your ship with cargo attached to those outside grids, because bad things will happen to it and to your MISC Fortune, leading to it experiencing some actual misfortune. That aside, I think it's a neat little ship. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Do you like it? Are you going to stick with your Vulture? Or do you have a full crew that likes running around in the dystopian horror that is the Aliens movie set of the Reclaimer? If you liked the video, found it helpful, useful, like and subscribe. And if you're here to the end, watch Times Key on YouTube. So thank you very much, guys. My name is Dybot. I'll see you guys next time.